We begin tonight with the mystery for hours today and the concern. F-16s scrambled up and down the coast when a military blimp broke free, tearing loose, floating away. This is what it looks like, a giant high-tech airship, 240 feet long, $175 million in your tax money. And this is what it looked like floating over a school. Later spotted floating over a neighborhood, crashing through power lines, knocking out power. And here's the path it took, breaking away from the Aberdeen Proving Ground in Maryland, floating across Pennsylvania, and then coming down in Moreland Township. ABC's Lindsay Davis on the scene tonight, where they're now warning the community, and many asking, how does a military blimp break free in the first place?
For hours today, a mystery. Just where was the $175 million military blimp?
Yeah, and it knocked down our power at school, and it knocked down all Columbia's power.
12:20 p.m., the blimp comes unhinged, detaching from its station at Aberdeen Proving Ground in Maryland, traveling north 16,000 feet in the air, floating into Pennsylvania.
It's going to land right in the cornfield.
The blimp floating over a high school in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh my God, it's going down.
Dragging a long metal tether, a cable several thousand feet long, wiping out power lines along the way.
Lights out for us at Fowlersville and 47. So you lost power out there also. Route 11's dead.
Listen to this neighbor's recording from the ground.
Whatever this thing is doesn't appear to be attached to anything. There's a line dragging.
The top secret balloon cost $175 million. The program, more than $2 billion. The balloon is equipped with high-tech radar and early warning system that can search an area the size of Texas for incoming cruise missiles, unfriendly aircraft, even tanks on the ground. It's filled with helium, 242 feet long. 3/4 of a football field. The Secretary of Defense today telling reporters he's seen these balloons break free in Afghanistan, something that can happen in bad weather. Retired Colonel Stephen Ganyard saying, make no mistake, it was a lot of taxpayer money floating for much of the afternoon.
So this protects the national capital region, but it's a very sophisticated military technology. Very classified. It's the best capability in the world.
Shortly before touching down, the tail fell off a quarter mile away from the massive balloon's final resting place in Moreland Township, Pennsylvania, just after 4 p.m. A 150-plus mile journey from that base in Maryland, sending F-16s in the air and officials on the ground scrambling. It was not far from here in Columbia County, Pennsylvania, where the aerostat started to deflate on its own. And now a warning from officials for people to stay away from the balloon, even with it now back on the ground. David?
Lindsay Davis leading us off from Pennsylvania.